Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shift the destiny of our country positively.
The same allegation of corruption, there are multiple cases where current officials of this government are being alleged to be deeply involved with corruption. Why not subject them to the same treatment? If Master Kimia can be good enough to go to prison on allegation of corruption, I mean, Moda should be good enough to go to prison as well.
This is to me, you know exactly what happened up Capitol. You have the evidence to prove what happened up Capitol beyond all reasonable doubt. So we do not have to keep running in circles. Investigation is now a single day. The government of Liberia is an interest. It's a party in this case.
Despite of the many challenges in Liberia, poor education, joblessness, and underdevelopment, the question are, how will Liberians be reconciled with self-division, divisive, and destructive politics?
Let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weir, I want to publicly apologize to President Weir. We did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet.
What troubles me is to hear a sitting president, Joseph Walker, and his men to try to tear our country apart. We are a post-conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile and bring our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can Liberians decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country build capacity of young Liberians and create job opportunity and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? To answer these questions plus many more, John K. Oke and Princess Elessa Vanche Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub, for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Then people come and play. They EPA with me there. Just sang our men and they get it wrong. My husband has edition is tagging from people. What's that? You know, it's on us. We didn't like it. Yes, we
It's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question. Now, who you came to rescue? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you. Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, that's why you to us. You even claim to even be the hero for your experience. But why you to us? So why the rest press not stable? No job, no food to put on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. Instead of helping body, breaking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. I just want to ask you one question, that who you came to rescue. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you was hoping to change things, but we not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish hunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question, that who you give the rescue. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. question that who you came to rescue. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you was hoping to change things, but we not seeing changes. Promises you made, you and your rescue team. We not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your rescue team. I say, oh, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. That's what yama 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 yama.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and a pleasant welcome to Freedom Hub on 87.9. This is the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated.
Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering, you downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Liberian people suffering.
My name is Khan Oliver Khan. I'm here today on a loan presentation. Alexa is not faring too well, and so we're going to be here till 6 o'clock to bring you all of what you need to know about your country, Liberia, our country, all of us country. There are too many things happening in the country. A Liberian father cried this morning, cried over and over because the C.H. Rennie Hospital in Margibi County could not provide treatment for his daughter, his child, rather. According to the information, he was charged $20,100. I think $21,000 Liberian dollars. He was charged $21,000 Liberian dollars to perform a surgery on his child, but he only had 10,000. The family only had 10,000, and the government hospital rejected the $10,000, and they said until the money was complete, until the family completed the money up to 21,000 Liberian dollars, they were not touching the patient, and they did not touch the patient till the patient finally died. All of these things are happening in a country where the political party in charge of the country will be spending millions of dollars on party headquarters. When citizens will be turned away from the hospitals, citizens will be denied medical attention because they cannot pay as little as 21,000 Liberian dollars. Even though the family had an initial $10,000 to deposit, and they say, let me put the 10,000 here, you start the job, we'll go look for the other money. But the government hospital reportedly refused to perform the surgery, reportedly refused to provide medical attention to that Liberian citizen. All of these things were happening when the ruling party continued to sprinkle money across the country, dish out millions and millions of Liberian dollars, millions and millions of US dollars in the name of building party headquarters across the country. This is the level of insensitivity that has engulfed the Liberian society. It is about time we rise above our political alignment. It's about time we take country over party, country over political interest, and demand the right answers from our leaders. It is so pathetic. It is so disgusting to say. It is very, very traumatizing for a Liberian family to go through such a tragedy. Why will a government hospital refuse to treat a patient only because the patient was unable to pay $11,000, which would have been added to the $10,000 the patient wanted to pay initially to start treatment? This is Joe Boaka's Rescue Liberia, and when we talk, they say all kinds of things about us. Regardless of whatever the propaganda, whatever the criticism will be, we have been on showing that this country will get better under President Boaka. Our job is to seat.
You down south,
We are not concerned about the criticism we receive.
even people suffering.
The country got to get better.
You wish
We'll read you that devastating story on today's edition.
tell me who you rather give the rescue now.
There's going to be a whole lot more coming up on the conversation on today's edition.
I just wanna ask you one question.
During the course of the weekend, we had serious political issues going on across the country. Grand Bassa County was heavily locked down.
Mr. Rescue, the people say now.
When the Congress for Democratic Change went there to do a cleaning up exercise at the proposed headquarters ground in Grand Bassa County. Similarly, in Monserrado, we had the Unity Party going back to our headquarters, the place you could not pay for during the course of 2021. A venue she could not raise rent for. She went back during the course of the weekend on Saturday to pay for the area.
You wish
To permanently move to the area, we are told millions of US dollars went into that project. And that's why we are concerned. Government hospitals send patients back home, send patients, from the health facilities, deny patients a medical treatment when the party in power is spending a lot of money on headquarters when the citizens are dying because they cannot afford medication. This is the rescue agenda we keep talking about. And so while they were busy playing fun and singing, dancing, merrymaking, having alcoholic beverages and smoking in Congo Town in Monrovia, we also had a situation going on in Bunk County where seditians gathered to also honor the Honorable Nathaniel Fallow Mangill, the senator of Margibi County, and also a great stalwart of the CDC. They were there to honor him. They had their own fun fair. They had their own food and drinks. They had their own entertainment. And so the country was politically charged on Saturday. And so all of these conversations, these issues, these discussions will form the basis of today's presentation. But again, the Liberian Senate should have had a public hearing on the Ivanhoe deal in Monrovia on today. And that particular hearing should have been presided over by Senator Sir Joseph of Monserrado County. But again, critical voices continue to raise issues about Sir Joseph being the one to preside over the hearing, because this same senator is doing business with ArcelorMittal, supplying ArcelorMittal with buses, with trucks for rental purposes. And he cannot be the one to be presiding over Ivanhoe public hearing. It is going to be a conflict of interest, because the people you are interviewing, the people are competing, in an industry where your clients, where your business partners are currently operating. We do not think you're going to be fair in the discharge of your duty as a senator presiding over that hearing. And so we're going to be calling on the Liberian Senate, the senators, to replace Senator Joseph. He should not preside over the public hearing. He should not preside over the public hearing, because this man is a business partner to ArcelorMittal. He cannot be a business partner to ArcelorMittal and also be the one to be, perusing, or better still, looking into a particular public hearing that is intended to give an insight of what Ivanhoe will be doing for the people of Liberia. And so these are concerns that we are having, right here on the conversation we're going to be expanding on. And so with you being there, I am here. Freedom Radio Liberia being the official dial at 87.9. We're going to win Liberia and the rest of it. So keep playing *255 *1#. DJ Tools was here giving some money. There's several of you who are winning, and we're going to be calling some of you. Remember, this game is a game of chance. The more you play, the better your chances are. It's a lucky ticket game. During the course of the weekend, there were over 15 different winners on Sunday. We had close to 30 different winners on Saturday. And that's how these things are. So the more you play, the better your chances are. 2 million winners on a daily basis. We do not have the chance to keep calling out of the winners on the different platforms. And so once you keep playing, when you are lucky, the money goes directly to your telephone. And there are thousands and thousands of you who can attest to all of the money you've been receiving through this particular podcast, this particular platform, rather. Let's take a break. We'll bring you words from our sponsor. When we come back, we'll bring you the rest of the conversation on the People's Radio.
I want to ask you one question. How will you give the rescue? You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, this a rescue. The people say not like you.
There are crowds in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, don't report it. Don't take law in your hands, call the right authority. Really can't take your luggage. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, I mean you judge it. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. I'm a part of it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop crime for all of us. There are crowds in many places, in every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, don't report it. Don't take law in your hands, call the right authority. Really can't take your luggage. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, I mean you judge it.
Okay. So welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9, the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. Like I said, it is a wonderful thing to do in this country. It is a wonderful thing to do. The country Liberia is heavily, and I repeat, the country Liberia is heavily tensed in terms of politics. I mean, almost all of the sectors in this country have become political. Every sector you think about these days, teachers go to classes, they're talking politics. the last time I heard one pastor preaching on Liberty Radio. When was it? Let me try to find out when was it. Was it on Friday? Yep, on Friday. Friday at about between 10 to 11. Yes, in the morning. One pastor was preaching on Liberty Radio. The guy went to preach and he was like, "Oh God, thank you that and he was there preaching politics for Unity Party." And I just switched the station because this guy was being political when he was supposed to be, religiously proceeding. He was there taking side and saying how the government is this, the government is this. People can rob buses from Kakata to Moravia, $100. Ellen brought buses here. Georgia brought buses here. That's something why people give you airtime on the radio station to go preach. That's something you go sit down, you go talk about NTA buses on radio when you call yourself pastor. I mean, that's how you guys are marketing the gospel for your pockets, for your big stomachs. You're marketing the gospel. You are trading the Jesus Christ industry, for your personal aggrandizement. The people get you the radio to go preach, and you go sit down there, you go talk how some people advocating. They're not advocating for the country. They're advocating because they won't get in power. Okay, the pastor. For you to go get green t-shirt and go do politics and go do the party campaign, go out for airtime on the people station and call it UP hour. Then you go use your church name to be talking, fitty jetty politics, and you say that sermon you're preaching. I mean, we're not going to give those things credence. No, we're not going to give it credence. If you want to grade this government over the Allen administration or the WIAS administration, then some of the things they criticize, we should not be having those things in this country. No, we should not be having those things in this country. You understand me? Till today's date, the army soldier who went missing in November of 2024, it is now 1 year, 2-3 weeks since that boy went missing. 1 year, 2-3 weeks, the soldier man went missing. Until today's date, we had the chief of staff here. He was providing different answers to some of the questions we're giving and so forth on the same radio. To today's day, we can find that missing soldier. We can find a missing soldier. The late AFL officer Bobby Manda, the man who they said shoot inside, 8 times in the head. To today's date, we don't even have a whole comprehensive report indicating, what led to his death. Another mysterious death happening in the country. The autopsy report of a guy who was in the custody of the police in Lofa County. According to information, this man was a whistleblower. He saw those who were killing somebody else in Lofa and decided to blow the whistle. In no time, whatever the situation was, they went to police station, they put the boy in jail, and they said the boy hanging in jail. When they go conduct the autopsy, it became clear that the boy did not kill himself. He was tampered with. I mean, mysterious things happening every day. Drugs is ravaging the Liberian society. The business people are complaining on a daily basis that business isn't going on. And one pastor there, instead of wearing UP t-shirt, to go do UP hour, and he go sit there, he calling something a church name on the radio, and I'm saying that Liberty Radio is happy on. I ain't gonna squeeze it up. You want to preach God, preach God. If you want to speak morality to the society, you got to be neutral. As a pastor, if you want to preach morality to the society, you don't have to preach, in a way that it will please one party. You go sit on the radio, and all you could do at the time. I'm saying on Friday, they're going Friday. This gone Friday between 10 to 11 o'clock. The pastor who are preaching on Liberty Radio, he the one I'm talking to. I ain't know your name. Oh no, but I got so angry. Sometimes I don't want to listen to politics. I want to listen to a religious, radio station. Listening, and I started hearing some gospel songs. So I said, let me listen small. Yeah, let me listen. And time the guy came out and said he started preaching. They may not even say 2-3 things from the Bible. The next thing he jumped up, the country on the right track now. Why can the country on the right track? When the drugs in the country now killing people, then the drugs used to kill people on the alley. People dying from drugs these days more than the people that died from drugs under Ellie and George Weah combined. And he said country on right trajectory. Ministers raping people cheering in the country, instead of them going to jail, the police director is asking for DNA test. And you said there, you said country going on the right trajectory. And you call yourself pastor, go to the radio station and ask for airtime. Let them give you airtime in Nime Unity Party Hour. And don't go there in the name of your church and come be talking fiddy-jetty things, deceiving the people. We all support this government. We all support the country. We all support Liberia moving forward. But we have to be true to our conscience. We have to be very honest with what we say. Do you know how many families are going through hell in this country? Lawlessness is ravaging the Liberian society. You can see it and you go sit down, you go talk politics. You say you are preaching. You say you go talk politics, you are preaching. There's another country where a minister is on record for raping, has been accused of raping. Instead of going to jail, which is a prerequisite, or better say, a requirement to anybody who is alleged to have committed the crime of rape, the police provide a shield for him. The man was at the Unity Party rally. On Saturday, he was at the Unity Party rally. And a pastor would jump out with one necktie and go sit down in one place and go talk politics and go preach. Don't deceive the people. I mean, if you want to go and get your resources, it's easy. Tell the Unity Party people you want to run a talk show and talk for them, they'll get you money. You don't have to hire under the gospel. You don't have to hire under the gospel. You're commercializing the gospel. And you're doing it from a deceptive perspective. You can sit here, you're talking all kinds of things. Justice is selective in the country. You know, the judges, the court will indict 5 human beings. A time for persecution, they pull one person down and they just keep the other 4 in. And you say the country on right trajectory. People who are accused, alleged that they were being tortured by the government, taken to NSS cell, maltreated, malhandled. A medical examination was ordered by the court. A renowned medical facility in the country conducted medical tests, ran 2-minute tests. All of the tests came out to corroborate with the allegations of torture by state security actors against those individuals. Right before the eye of the law. Right before the eyes of the law. A motion to have those individuals go to seek medical attention was denied. A motion for those people to seek medical attention were denied. It shows that there is no justice in this country for the poor. It shows that there is inequality in the justice system of our country. These things are happening. You sit on public radio, you go there, you go preach the gospel, and instead of preaching gospel, you are talking UP thing. Why you can go pay for UP hour on the radio? Then you confront us. But since you want to hire on the gospel, we'll not use the gospel to respond to you. We'll respond to you politically and let you know that when you talk politics, we'll respond to you. Stop it. We all want President Bouakai to succeed. But that success will not come from vindictiveness. It will not come from squandering the resources. That success will not come from public corruption. That success that we anticipate this government to have will not come on the back of the political party in charge of the country paying millions of dollars for party headquarters, when in Margibi County, a father is crying today because his child died. His child passed away because that child and the entire family could not afford $21,000, although they had $10,000. Although they had $10,000. Of the $21,000 that was requested, they had $10,000. The hospital could not treat the patient. They said until the $21,000 is complete. A poor Liberian died. A poor Liberian died because they could not afford $11,000 to add on to the $10,000 they had so that it would become $21,000. Die in a country where the political party in charge of the country is spending millions of dollars on party headquarters when the citizens cannot afford medical treatment. A couple of weeks ago, Nickel Town, a lady who never had money to honor registration and other issues, gave birth right outside Redemption Hospital because nurses there could not allow her go inside the hospital to give birth because she didn't have money to pay for registration or some kind of nonsense fees. That is a devastating situation happening in the country, and one pastor goes sit down money. Stephen Johnson gave you money. Go and ask for Unity Party hour. And don't ask for hour under the name of the gospel. It's hypocrisy. It is. I'm not judging you, but it is political rather than it being religious. Will not allow you to do it. If you want to be a politician, be a politician. You want to be a political commentator, be a political commentator. Don't hide under the canopy of being a pastor. No, it doesn't sit well. It doesn't. A team will sit here and allow you guys. The same rubbish you guys did during the 2023 elections. Most of the pastors will go to church. Oh God, the drugs killing us, the government here, the government left us alone. I don't even know whether we got government. The drugs you pray against in 2023, the drugs you campaign against, the drugs that you use to campaign. To the point where they even call some people to go pray on the altar. They will be talking politics there. Yeah, they will go talk politics there. I know one spiritual man. He's a reverend. Yeah, we're in charge one day. And one of the things he could say, God, our children now are wayward. The drugs not taking over them. Nobody to handle the situation. The government is donkey. All kind of things we're saying about the administration today. Today, at least the other drug used to make the children sleep. But the drug today, when they take it, they can die. I wonder where that pastor is now. I don't know what kind of sermon he preaching today. And that's how they use the pulpit. They use the sacred pulpit of the different churches, the different denominations, to preach their Unity Party politics. Today, the drug is overwhelming them, and all they can do is buy 15 picker. You think you buy 15 picker, you can stop drug? In fact, the 15 picker you buying, that will help to transport the drugs more. We have a very fragile country in terms of security, in terms of our border safety. Liberia ain't got more than 20 international, recognized crossing points. We don't have it. Guinea, Ivory, and Sierra Leone, we don't have more than 20 renowned border points in our country. We don't. But I can say this to you: we have over 1,500 illegal crossing points in this country. 1,500. Why am I even bringing the number down? Why am I even bringing the number down? There are over 50,000 routes people can use to leave the country. Kavala River alone, over 10,000 different places you can use to cross. Kinu, you cross Kavala River. You don't have to go to the main border where I got custom officers. You don't have to go to the main borders where I got the custom officers and so. You don't have to. You don't. There are plenty of routes you can use Kinu and cross whatever you want to cross in this country. That's how fragile our borders are. These politicians knew it. These religious political pastors knew all of these things. Instead of joining forces and joining ranks to fight the drugs under the previous administration, they started making politics. The drugs start choking them and they say, oh, there's a progress. What kind of progress? You bring 15 people that progress? That progress? The drug that were not carrying the children them fast to that. Today, if the children ready to die, that 4-5 can die on the spot, and you said that progress you're making? And you said the progress you're making? But I'm gonna start with what happened on Saturday. Now let me say this to our people and let it be very clear. The Liberian National Police to a greater extent continue to demonstrate that they are political in the discharge of their duty. And I know why I'm saying it. I'll open up the phone lines very shortly, and you know why we're talking. The police is operating from a partisan approach. And that is very dangerous for our society. The international community should listen. Our partners should take note. This is a dangerous path. When the CDC decided to launch, to do a groundbreaking program, a team of officials from the CDC went to the LMP to have conversation about the different routes, the venue of the program, and other things that could be done. In that meeting, folks from the CDC asked the police that since it is our day, and we're going to be doing our groundbreaking ceremony, can the police relax on the no-go zone for motorcyclists? Can the police people allow our CDC people anywhere in Monrovia, let them get on the motorway and come to our place, since it is our day? That was a request that was made by the folks who represented the CDC in the joint security meeting that the police called for before the groundbreaking ceremony. The response of the police was very clear. The police said the issue about no-go zone for motorcyclists was non-negotiable during that conversation. Meaning, they said they're not even going to entertain conversation around it. Because that law, what they made, and whether somebody making politics, whether somebody not making politics, whether somebody having groundbreaking, whether they having dedication, the police made it clear to CDC that day that motorcyclists, the place where they're supposed to stop, that the place they will stop. No-go zone will remain in effect all through the very moment CDC will be doing her groundbreaking. The CDC listened. On Saturday, this gone Saturday, to my utmost surprise, we saw motorcyclists riding Unity partisans in areas that are not supposed to be pliable by bikes. The CDC indicated that in her communication. CDC issued a press statement. In her press statement, CDC issued that and mentioned it. We have videos to that effect. We have video showing motorcyclists transporting Unity partisans in areas that are not supposed to be pliable by Pimpin or Okada. Or like we say in the country, bike men. That is inequality. Where were the police officers? Why did the police relax the no-go zone restriction, but refuse to relax it during the CDC era? This is a recipe for conflict. Our police should at all times be neutral. You can't deny one political party from having certain privilege and allowing the other to have it. It is wrong. It is absolutely wrong. Another thing we observed was the fact that armed police officers went to the new CDC headquarters and barricaded the area. When the guys there asked them why, they could not provide any justifiable reason for deploying. But you went to the CDC headquarters and deployed men. On what basis? No explanation, no communication, nothing. Somebody said, oh, the police made a deployment because the police is proactive. The police put people in the CDC headquarters so that when you know about the people passing, CDC people will not, CDC people will not be in a place and be talking to them and they have confrontation that will bring noise. Okay. If you want to do that, what do you do? If you want to do such a thing, what do you do? If you want to do such a thing, what do you do? You contact the CDC authorities. As a responsible, non-political police force, what you would do and say, hey, listen, the police has received a communication from the United Party that the UP will be having her rally on Saturday. Judging from the proximity that is between the United Party headquarters and the CDC headquarters, we want to deploy our men at your headquarters, and we want you to collaborate with us so that we are not saying your supporter will not have chance to go to the headquarters to do different things, but at least when we deploy, bear in mind that our deployment is on the basis of wanting to prevent any potential confrontation that may want to exist between partisans of the United Party and partisans of the CDC who may have been or who may intend to be in their construction site or at their construction site while the UP rally is going on. That is what a non-political police force will do. Did the police do that? From the way the CDC guys were confronting the police, it shows that there was no communication to that effect. You don't have to keep showing, signs of wanting to be a tool for the ruling party. That is a dangerous precedent. The peace of this country is high-earned. Every single citizen in this country paid dearly for the peace of our country. There are citizens today who are still struggling to have a bachelor's degree because the conflict in this country places them backward. By not getting the bachelor's degree at the time they're supposed to get it, at the age they're supposed to get it, automatically says to you and I that they had their own price to pay. The fact that they did not graduate the actual time they're supposed to graduate is the price that they paid for the peace that we are enjoying today. And so every citizen is a contributor to the peace that we have. It is going to be so disgusting for the police force to allow politicians to influence them in making unprofessional decisions. The deployment at the CDC headquarters without consulting the CDC folks was not only an act of provocation, it was a recipe for potential chaos. Judging from the history that exists between the police and the CDC, every police force that is not police and the CDC today, in the CDC, they have something they call the Mataya Day. November 7th. It was a day where seditions were killed by state security actors, mainly the Liberian National Police. They know that for a record. They know that for a fact. And so any police that is professionally upright will do one thing whenever their operation will concern the CDC, to notify the CDC. They say, look, gentlemen, there's a rally. We're all Liberians. Listen, there will be other folks in the United Party who will be passing here. They want to do provocation. We want to deploy so that if somebody won't come, maybe the way you get your construction fence, maybe people out of excitement, some UP men out of excitement will come and be knocking CDC fence, knocking CDC zing round gate and be saying, oh, they're provoking. If that intend to happen, then we will put stop to it. If some of your CDC people too on your side won't be causing the UP people too who will be on the road, we'll be able to put stop to it. That is our intent. When you say that, the CDC people will even assign other people, to provide that level of support. Then similar thing will be communicated with the United Party so that they too will also provide their own stalwarts who will also guide that portion of the road that when the partisans are coming and maybe some of their green partisans want to come and provoke the blue people, both the blue stalwarts, the green stalwarts will be helping the police, and it's going to be a joint effort. That's how you stabilize the situation. but no communication. You didn't contact the CDC people. You did not even get them prior notice. All they saw in the morning, to the extent that the police officers went close to the CDC construction gate and made an attempt to want to open it. The videos are available. That was provocation. Especially when there is no prior notice, nothing of such. Okay, the police got a right to do whatever you want to do, but there was no hot pursuit. You are not acting under the doctrine of hot pursuit. You are not running after any criminal and the criminal ran in the CDC fence. No. You brought 2 pickups and parked the pickups at the entrance of the CDC headquarters. Few of your men in turtle suit went to the main gate and made an attempt to open it. The CDC security guys who were there had to intervene and said, "Lord, what are you guys doing? What you want to do? What you want to do?" And because the environment started getting tense, that's how the guys retreated and they went back on the Kota Road. That was provocation. That was unprofessional. We saw that happening yesterday. It should not be. It should not be the case. We all love this country. We all want to see President Bouaga succeed. Unfortunately, he's the one who is not willing to succeed because he's repeating the very things he condemned. He's overdoing the very things that he criticized. While we want him to succeed, he's forcing himself to fail. That we don't want to say the president will abandon citizens who are struggling for school fees, medical bills, and go pay $1.345 million for party headquarters. We don't want to say it. No. He's the one setting himself up for failure. We don't want to say the president shouldn't undo harmonization, but he must go buy $1.2 million car for himself when the citizen salary ain't go up yet. That we don't want to do it. No, he's the one setting himself up for failure. We don't want to ask the president to go pay $10 million property in Lofa County when there are some Liberians who still live in Zinran in this country. And we appreciate if the government can change that Zinran to small concrete structure. We don't want to say that. No. It is the president himself who chooses to make that decision. Our job is to want to see him succeed. His own desire is to want to see himself fail. How are we responsible for that? How are we responsible for a president who criticized the NSA budget of being somewhere around $20 million, but he comes to power and he's sending them more than that? Are we responsible for that? Are we responsible for the president who made Clariton Clinic with several health services to a greater extent free, even the ones that were paying some money, at an affordable level? We don't want to say he will increase it. We don't want to say it. His own government the government herself setting herself up for failure. Too many of the things they are doing, we are not the ones who are saying it. Are we the ones who are telling the president that if your minister rapes somebody, you can suspend him, but the police director can put him in jail because no DNA report against the law of Liberia? Are we the ones saying for the president to do that? No, we want this president to succeed. People he won't succeed. How do you hold responsible for it? How? And that's why we are asking the police to be very professional. To be very professional, because the peace of this country falls squarely on the shoulders of the government. In as much as it is essential for Liberians in general to contribute to sustaining this peace, it is also vital, very, very essential for the state actors, particularly the police, the first responder in this country, to exhibit the highest level of professionalism. Gregor Como knows that very well. I'm so surprised as to why he has decided to bury all of these professional ethics that we saw in him in 2017. Unfortunately, he has gone political. The police is now like a political wing of the United Party, and we cannot afford to run the Liberian National Police, as a partisan force. We can't. We can't afford to do that. We can't afford to do that. We can't. It is absolutely unfortunate that the police will deprive another political party people from flying their pimping to no-go zone areas, but allow another political party to do it. That is injustice. That is pure injustice. And you cannot afford to want to run Liberia into that. We cannot. Now let me go to what the Omen wrote so that we'll go and take calls on it. Let me go and read for you what the Omen wrote. Let me go and read what the Omen wrote. This is what the Pape wrote. Let me go and read it, please. Just hold on a few minutes. Fellow Liberians, hold on a few minutes. Let me go and read it. Okay, I have it. If you are there, I want you to go and check DN News. If you are there, I want you to go and check DN News. DN News, Liberia. Okay. Check DN News, Liberia. This is in quotation. Fellow Liberians. It says, my daughter died at C.H. Rennie Hospital because of 21,000 Liberian dollars operation fee. The hospital charged me $21,000 to do surgery on my daughter before she can give birth. I only had 10,000 Liberian dollars. And the people rejected it and said they will not touch my daughter until the money is filled. Until in the evening before my big daughter could send the balance $11,000. And when they did the operation, my daughter and her baby died. The doctors and nurses are practicing pure wickedness at that hospital. And the government needs to take action now. Pakoli of Kakata. Pakoli of Kakata. Go on DN News, Liberia. This is Pakoli, for those of you who are watching. I don't even know whether I can get it. This is Pakoli. When you look right here, you'll see it. This is Pakoli. That's the Omen right there. I'm going to read it again. In a country where the ruling party is concerned about spending millions of US dollars on party headquarters, a pregnant woman is delayed, abandoned. A pregnant lady is not touched. The woman is in pain. Under extreme condition, very critical condition, you left her, you said, I'm going to go find a banner 11,000, and the people got to take hours. The people got to take hours and hours and hours and hours to raise the balance 11,000. The papa said his other daughter got to send the $11,000. Imagine the time it would take to go do mobile money, you know, go collect mobile money and everything. Imagine the length of time they had to take to go and collect mobile money. Mobile money. Assuming the daughter send the money through mobile money, the time to go tell her with joy. Assuming they send it through. Man said, and one of my lawyer friends just said, that's a torturous action. Medical malpractice. The family must sue the hospital. And I agree. Not only the hospital, the family should sue the Ministry of Health. Because the hospital falls under the Ministry of Health, by extension the government of Liberia, because that's a government hospital. And I said a private hospital, that government hospital will do nothing to government hospital. Government hospital, when the government was spending millions of dollars on party headquarters, a Liberian citizen was dying because the hospital delayed refused. Why did I say delay? They refused to touch the woman until 11,000 came. Shame on those doctors. Shame on those nurses. Boo on to them. That you will allow $11,000. You're looking at the woman in pain, in labor pain, in a condition that warrants operation, and you say you cannot take her to the theater until the banner 11,000 is brought forth, even though they had $10,000 on the ground. Even though there was $10,000 available, you couldn't order 10,000 and work on the woman quickly, so that the baby and child will be saved. But you left the mother and child in extreme pain, serious pain. Serious pain, you left the mother and child in. And the old man got to be running around. Pakoli got to run around. After some hours, somebody saying, his other daughter saying $11,000 before you could carry it. Then they said to grab the woman and to carry the woman to the hospital to do operation. It was already late. So all of what they were doing at the time, the mother and child passed off. May the soul rest in peace. That's how wicked the country is. That's how insensitivity is taking out the country. Why should the government even think about increasing fees at the government medical facilities? Why? The support to the hospital, the same you said left, that what Joe Biden government said, so when people might increase the registration fee, forget it. Let the president cut his budget and make availability. Make resources available, make medicine available. Let there be availability of the medical products. Let him cut a budget. Let him slash the NSA budget up. Nobody want to do coup in the country. What kind of money NSA get hold of their alone punching money? Let them slash the money of the EPS off. How much are they even paying the EPS soldiers? The EPA agent, how much they paying them? They're not even giving them good money. Part of the other money going into unnecessary costs. Let them slash the president riding private jet. Let them slash all the kind of expenditure and put the money into healthcare. Put the money into healthcare. You are a rescue government. You are supposed to be there rescuing the citizens. How can a lady die because she could not afford $11,000 in a rescue government? And we're talking, we got some empty skulls out there, talking rubbish, still defending this kind of heartlessness. I wish some of them were in Pakoli's shoe. That your daughter is in pain, about to deliver, and the hospital is refusing to touch her. You're going to pay $21,000. The family say, okay, we get $10,000. Y'all please work on the girl. The girl is crying. The girl is helpless. Please work on the girl. Let $10,000 be here. Let me go also. Deliver the woman. Let your baby be laying down. If the family bring the money, y'all can even arrest the family. Y'all keep the family there. But let them be alive. Let them be alive. You sat there until the thing became medically complicated. When the woman came in the evening, suffering. You left your daughter in pain while you're passing while around Kakata City, going low for $11,000. Why he not put it? At the end of the day, he came back. His daughter and grandchild passed off. Because there was no time. Because you wasted time. A government that is supposed to rescue the citizens, having citizens dying at a government hospital because the citizen cannot afford the fees charged by government when the president is driving a $1.2 million car. When the president is building a $10 million property in Lofa. When DeLore and the other government officials are spraying US dollars at birthday parties. When the president's son is in Malaysia working a country with foreign girls in a boat. A country where the president got his name on all his clothes. A country where the president now wears Rolex watch. A country where the president got $100,000 US on his credit card every time he travels. A rescue country that is supposed to rescue the citizens got a Liberian lady dying at a hospital because she could not find 11,000 to add it up to her 10,000 to meet her with a 21,000 bill. This is disgusting. What kind of people prioritize party headquarters over the welfare of the citizens? You did the same thing in Nikritown. Redemption Hospital, that other woman gave birth also. The woman in Kakata was not lucky to give birth also, and that's why she died. This is wickedness. This should not happen under a government that said they came to rescue. This is heartlessness. And you think we'll sit here and allow these things to happen? And you still got some better girls still having. It is. How do you sit? I mean, how do you guys go to bed? Y'all can sleep? I'm asking the doctors and nurses that did that thing. Y'all go home, y'all can sleep? Y'all can close your eyes to sleep? After rejecting, after refusing to cater to a pregnant woman, a lady in pain, after refusing and she died, when you went home, you slept as a nurse. They gave you food, you ate the food. You okay? Are you mentally stable after all of what you guys did? Like you were yelling, you hammered down Masari, hammered down your vote. Doctors, you are the one yelling about it. Making noise in the same Magibi and Bon County. And today, Bakoli is sadly informing us about his daughter passing off and her grandchild. And you call this thing a rescue government? No, I mean, this is not about green t-shirt or blue t-shirt business. This is about humanity. This is wrong. I know some of you who are United Partisans, you will not want to be treated that way. When you check it out, Pakoli and her daughter were United Partisans. It is not what they voted for. It's not what they supported you for. Should Liberian citizens be deprived of treatment at government facilities? A Liberian citizen go to government hospital, and because he doesn't have money, the government hospital say, we'll not treat you. Where else do you expect that citizen to go to get treatment? Man, this is wickedness. This is wickedness. It's diabolic. If a Liberian citizen can go to a government hospital for treatment and be turned down, it doesn't say the woman never had 1 cent. It doesn't say the papa never had 1 cent. They say papa bring 21,000 so your daughter can give birth, so we can operate on her. He said, I don't have 21,000. I have 10,000. And you didn't touch that people's daughter till the man got to go pass around Kakata whole day to go look for money. And after he came, after some time, he came back. The thing got so complicated that when you're going to touch a woman, the woman died. And the baby too did not survive. Are you guys satisfied now? This is now a Guinean. Even if she was a Guinean, she's a human. Health comes first. Your job as a health practitioner is to save the life before any policy. Before any nonsense policy, save the life. Before whatever policy you have, save the life. Look, the interesting and funny thing about it is the fact that this thing is happening under what is supposed to be a rescue government. A government hospital charge somebody 21,000. The person say I get 10,000, and if nurses and doctors refuse to treat the lady, I don't know how my friends in the rescue mission would defend this one. I don't know how my Unity Party friends would defend this other one. You're running the country terribly. You are failing on all fronts. Who told you to increase the medical fees to the government hospitals? No citizen in the country who got money will choose to go to government hospital in Liberia. No citizen. I repeat. No citizen who got money, who can afford on their own, will choose to go to a government hospital. Real money people who well off, people who economically stable, they will go to private medical facilities because they can afford the services there. People go to government hospitals because they do not have. They do not have. You think when everybody okay, you think who won't go to government hospital? Who won't go to government hospital for treatment? Who? Who want to go to Clariton? Who want to go to Redemption? Who want to go to Soliway? Who want to go to Slipway? Who want to go to CS Rainy or what about Domba? Who want to go to these places? When you see people go to these government health facilities, they go there because they do not have the resources. They are the poorest of the poor. When you see one of them, you help treat them. And that's why the government should be serious about appropriating the country resources. You can be putting on a lot of unnecessary money, goods, and services in funny travels that are bringing no resources to the country. And the people, citizens dying because they cannot afford one common medical fees. That girl with the other woman in Nikutan, and she did not die through that childbirth. That girl with her, that woman had to give birth outside the hospital. And some of you still open your mouth outside there, you say you got rescue government? You still brave to be talking about rescue around here? You still brave to be calling rescue? Do you know what it means to rescue? That under a rescue government, a woman who got 10,000 because she could not afford the other 11,000 on the spot had to die. And you still got big mouth. You still got right to open your mouth and mention and call this thing a rescue government? Man, this is bull crap. Trust me, I'm pissed off. I'm really pissed off. This is bull crap to the letter. The Liberian people ain't backing for this. This is not what the citizens of our country, this is not what they anticipated. And that's why the crowd of Unity Party headquarters could not even leave the headquarters of the council out on the road. You know, just say, let's get photo in the fence so we can get plenty. That's why the crowd could not come on the road, because the citizens are angry. All the bosses, Richard couldn't talk to Banave, all the people from Bomi, the Segu Duke brought people from Bomi, people went Magibi, all over you brought people from all the neighboring counties. Still, you could not even fill the headquarters to count on the Kota Road and Blackhead. You could not do it. Because these things are affecting the people. Your policies are draconian. Your policies are wicked. Wicked policies you are instituting. These are not refined policies. The last time another officer in Pinsville go kick the Bibera stomach. Kick Bibera stomach. Then hospital in Magibi again, deny Bibera and she died. All of these things happening in a rescue government, a quote-unquote rescue government, something that is supposed to be, supposed to take the people from poverty, supposed to alleviate, the pains that people have been going through according to you. We'll take a break to come back. When we come back, we'll take a few calls and jump to other topics. But let's take this quick break. This is sad. It is very, very sad.
Stopping ground and make it peace for them before. Stop Liberia, from the center to interior. Keeping us safe, let's stop it for all.
Crime Stopper Liberia is here for you. Remember, you see it, you report it. This is a message from your own self, Omen Senraya.
safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stop, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stop, keeping us safe, let's stop for all. Crime Stop, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stop, stopping crime and make a peace for them before. Crime Stop, Liberia. From the center to interior. Crime Stop, keeping us safe, let's stop in crime for all.
Okay, so let's go to the lines. Let's go to the lines and talk to a few of you, our people. Let's go to the lines and talk to you. Yeah, let's go to the lines. As we go into the lines and talk to you, I'm going to read what the old man wrote again for one more time before we go to the lines. This is how terrible the situation is. A rescue government, my people. A country that is supposed to be governed. Look at what the old man wrote. My daughter died at C.H. Rennie Hospital because of $21,000 operation fee. The hospital charged me $21,000 to do surgery on my daughter before she can give birth. I only had $10,000, and the people rejected it and said they will not touch my daughter until the money is filled. My daughter left in pain until in the evening before my big daughter could send the balance. 11. Until in the evening. Until in the evening. That's what the papa said. Until in the evening before my big daughter had to send the balance 11,000. And when they did the operation, my daughter and her baby died. The doctors and nurses are practicing pure wickedness at that hospital, and the government needs to take action now. Bakoli of Kakata. That's how silly it is. 086 500 104 0776 104 5 1 hatch. We'll soon go and start to give some money out to some of you who will be lucky winners. But this is it. This is how pathetic the situation is. Let's go to the lines and talk to the first batch of callers. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing?
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you, sir? Let's hear you.
I'm Kupaya.
Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to tell you something that the whole people that ruin the government, down to the collaborators, then they are crazy.
Anyway, let leave you right there and talk to another person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? How are you?
Yeah, good afternoon. This is from Joseph Bay.
Go ahead, man, Vic.
Let me tell you, okay. They are wicked. All the things they be talking, they say, oh, no, they're going to hospital. But they're not going to go down you. Only I watch and do like for 2 years. See, I think we're no benefit to the hospital. Even GFP, I told my brother, no benefit. The people they are wicked, they come with laugh, and they will live, and they will laugh. Nothing they will do for the country. My papa is sorry for your daughter, but the people then they will pay for it. That's what they will pay for it. What they did to our league. Sorry, Papa. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Ba. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, no,
this is not Sheku Sharif. Go ahead. Let's talk to the person. Hello.
I'm Jonathan calling from
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I listened to your talking point, but what I want a lot of these things are happening. Your sister about it.
Get the hell out of the phone. We can't talk about you. All of these things were happening. Who you saw die in this country on the Georgia because they could not afford medical stuff at a public hospital. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute.
Yes, hello. This is Duke Bedoyan calling from Caldwell.
Go ahead from Caldwell. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my mind has been zoomed to the pastor who spoke about the country being on a right trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
These are people who try to fool people in this country. The issue is, we will not blame a pastor because the pastor is using the church to collect offering from people and using that offering for their own direct purpose. Why the people live in Ajay poverty and they go to bear with hunger? Because if we are men of God, we will not see this country. People are going to bear with hunger. People are dying. Look at the story about
just because he never had the money to a full or deliveries. And today, men of God coming out to say that the country is on the red path. That beat actually a worrisome.
It is. It is. It is.
Very much worrisome.
It is.
And now our government, the people who came to rescue this country, who said they came to rescue the citizens of this country, they are looking at those directions. They are not looking at those places. But they only focus on spending $2.something million to get a party headquarters. You see that? So this is chaotic. Very much chaotic to the citizens of the republic.
That's correct. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Brodoy. Let's leave you right there and talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How are you, sir? Let's hear you. What's your name, Chief?
Thank you. I'm Spencer Mohammed, and I called my Purple Corner down Postpone Hill, Winter Community.
Go ahead, Spencer.
After listening to you reading the story about the man from Kakata, my mind runs to Martha Morris. I want to tell that she is deputy minister head. Martha Morris, you sang the song, woman has my salary and woman has your vote. You sang the song, you put me in the hospital. Martha Morris, you sit as the minister of health. What is your conscience telling you this afternoon? Your fellow woman is being treated. And she died in this foreign manner. What is your conscience telling you? Is this what you stand for? Is this what you intended to go and run to weaponize the order or help workers to sing the song? Are you satisfied with this? For how be it? They are not streaming. This is Unity Party. This is the same Unity Party that brought Ebola here. Their story is scandalous. For how be it? The people are started singing during the song. 2029, they will never go beyond 2029. Thank you very much for always giving us the opportunity to make our voice on national issues. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We go to line 1 and talk to this person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, hello, okay.
How are you, ma'am?
Yeah, this is Margella calling from Onihoro.
Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you.
Okay, these people, they are wicked people. They are wicked people. That 10,000, they are not meant to hold that money and that child life. So what are they saying? They are there for money and not to save human being life.
In a government hospital. The government hospital. Why you expect the citizen to go? Why you expect the citizen to go? If government can treat them.
Yes, you can save their life. You're there for money, and I bet you that only 1,000 they receive, they will not get that money back because if they killing that woman or child, they get that money back. Why they get it back? How wicked the people are. How wicked the people are. Swear on them. Curse on them. Curse on them. Curse on them. Okay. Thank you. I beg you. You must be with the female liar.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
I beg you.
Thank you.
All right, Papa.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
We leave
Papa.
you right there. We leave you right there. Let's go back to the female line. Take another person. Hello, how are you?
Okay. This is David King.
David King, you calling the female line? What kind of man? Go ahead quickly.
Okay, thank you, my brother. Okay, this is how led these people are. These people, the king, even though they're going to work with the devil to president. And truly, Waka have worked with the devil. Everything of Waka is just of the devil. And this is why I call them SOD. They are sons of all right? These people, they did not come to control anything tangible like people, but rather to come to kill us and keep on in your poverty. While somebody will be in pain, they came to the hospital. You are there to serve humanity. So just put aside the money business, aside for the money issue. But the first thing you should do as a health practitioner to make sure save the life first, then the money can settle. But it is not strange. Today at DFK, there's an incarceration ward there. But you go carry your family member, they deliver, time for that person to go and know how to be paid at the business office. They incarcerate and police will have their money there. Until the money can be paid, that's the only way you will come up. Babies and mothers are in JFK in incarceration because they don't have the money to pay for delivery. So delivery fees have been canceled. Child below 0 months to 10 months, 10 years, are no longer free. Pregnant women are no longer any horse, how they call it, across the country because those money have to be put together because we understand Katumu Bwaka, she's the one who they are carrying all of the money to Mother Mori, they're putting it together to carry to her.
Thank you.
That's how we get it in your hand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We leave you. Let's talk to the other caller. Hello, sir. How you doing? Hello. Okay. Oh, we are not getting this caller quick. Well, we are not getting you. Chris, please come to studio and handle the international line. We are not getting this caller. Chris, if you're listening, please come to studio and handle the international line. Yeah. While we're trying to get the international line settled, let's talk to more and more of our local callers. Okay, let's go to this other person and talk to this one. Look, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? How you doing? How are you, sir? Let's hear you.
Yes, I'm from the Hillbelt.
Mr. Dennis.
Oh my God, for you for providing the platform for the Liberian people to help them.
Thank you. Let's hear you.
Family and the family of
Amen. Thank you very much. We leave you. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Thank you so much. Good evening, Carl, Oliver Khan.
Good evening, my brother.
Thank you, Carl. This is your call you from a budget community.
Go ahead.
I'm a testimony to everything that is here today on this video. Carl, my web, hospital. And Carl, can you imagine when you hear a critical case, a rejection, where people supposed to be coming to exchange to your patient, they get there on the phone, going on Facebook and not see you. Right for me, Carl, all of a sudden there's a phone next to right for me. And that's why the number of people should shout at high. We were saying that this government is not serious. These people just keep to steal for us. Look at the incident like yes, free in Kakasa. People who claiming that they got money, they were generating money here to pay back there for them. You cannot get 10,000 $10,000 to somebody who want to save life, but you are generating 1.something million at the headquarters. Are you kidding me? But we were not so much time. The people say those who have eyes that they see.
Thank you.
Will be the judgment. Thank you, and God bless the people of Pakistan.
Thank you very much, Jerry Obajeke Blambo. We leave you. We go to the international line. Go ahead. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Thank you, Oliver. And Alexis, this is Walton from Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing great.
Go ahead, welcome.
Something caught my attention. I'm just going away from your topic a little bit because something very important caught my attention last week. Senator Witherspoon went on and said most of everything they said about President Weah administration, from the missing boys to the auditors.
We'll talk about it tomorrow.
Fabricated lies.
Tomorrow we'll talk about that conversation.
And more, talk about it because it's something that is because the international community is listening. People has lost their integrity because of what the guy said. People are being placed on sanction, and we need to talk about it. Thank you so much, Oliver.
Thank you. We leave you right there. Let's talk to another caller from the US. Go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good.
You okay?
Mm-hmm. How are you? How you doing? Where in the US you join us from, sir?
Yeah, I'm calling from North Dakota. This is Lucine Bonnie. Thank you, KOK.
Mm-hmm.
You know, KOK, Liberia, I keep saying that Liberian citizens are the one holding their progress. You see, KOK, we cannot allow for just 100 people to continue to suffer almost 6 or 5 million people. The people of Liberia had to rise up. If a mother can go to the hospitals and she cannot be treated and she had to lose her life. Okay. You see, Unity Party, even when you look at in the budget that they just gave to tell you that the Unity Party government do not care about the Liberian people, okay. That's why they put all of those matters that concerning the people, they worry about their party headquarters. That alone, yesterday, they gone Saturday, that Unity Party did. is one of the biggest insults to the Liberian public.
That's
And
right.
we, the young people, we need to stand up and be able to stop your time, okay? And you got a government that contemplating on securing party headquarters without not thinking about the child being abused, without not thinking about the child being raped, without not thinking about the mother that going to the hospital that cannot get proper, without not thinking about our people in the rural county where there's no road. And then we sit there, we cannot play politics with this thing here, okay? It's something that we, the young people, if we cannot be able to take action, okay, tomorrow our children and grandchildren will caution us and will not have no answer to be able to give to them. Thank you, my dear brother.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Welcome from Connecticut. We talked to this person. Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Yeah, okay, how you doing?
We're great,
How the
man.
family?
They're good. Thank God.
Yeah, this is my Eleanor from St. Paul's Speech.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We the poor people. We don't have anywhere to go when we say only JFK. And what can get to me when those things happen, when the government hear those things, they don't say a word to it about it. Nothing they can see. Nothing. International community, the whole world no say like we're not suffering again, we get everything. You saw Saturday. So we're not suffering. Look at our papi and daughter and grandchild. What kind of hospital we get here to go to? What kind of money we get to go to the hospital that JFK we can go to? And when time can they can take us down. Then this thing can be over radio every day when we say hey, the government don't respond to it. They don't respond to it. So how we living in this country now? It's too scary.
Okay.
It's too disgraceful. So my child, I got nothing to say. Oh, that I say. This time you get outside, you go somewhere, you come back home, you must tell God, you come back home, you must tell God, thank you. God that the life we living now in Liberia.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your input, ma. Helena. Let's leave here and go back to the female line again and talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Yeah, KOK, I'm sorry, I'm from Bombay. I'm sorry, KOK, I'm from Bombay.
Bombay County, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you so much for following me the time. My name is Joseph B. I was joining from my comfort zone, so district, Bombay County.
So, Maka District, let's hear you. Go ahead for Bombay.
Yeah, okay, thank you for the top of the discussion. You said it right there, KOK. We don't need rocket science to come and tell us what's happening here. You were one of the person that used to say the truth, we used to say the truth, but people said our politics. You see what happened on the regime? This regime is not anything good for the Liberian people. This regime is so cruel to the extent that they are not thinking about the bread and butter thing. Are you kidding me? For a human being life, 10,000 a man full in half.
Yeah.
They will not start with that treatment.
Yeah.
They lost the lives of the babies and the mother. So tell me now, what is best to get to show to that man? That woman is crying, crying. You see, but the issue is we're not surprised because Omer Boga said that when the devil definitely the devil was okay. This country is at a crossroad. This country is government not total vision, and you gotta say on the country of vision, the nation bound to perish. Is that the intervention? No matter that we need to pray as a Christian and Muslims. That the country remain peaceful come 2029, but nothing good the president get to offer with the Liberian people. But we are not surprised. We let us say that our people that are today that maintain peace and stability, come 2029 will get rid of this old man. Thank you so much.
We leave you right there from Bombay County. Let's go back to America and talk to this other person. Hello, go ahead. Where in the U.S. you join us from?
Hey, okay, how you doing?
We're great, my dear brother. Let's hear you, sir.
My name is Musa G. Brown, and I'm from New Jersey.
New Jersey, go ahead, Musa. Let's hear you.
You see, of the man child in the hospital. My mind ran straight to 2008 at JFK when I made a motor accident and I had a fracture on my hand. Okay, from 9:30 in the morning to 2 o'clock the next morning, before I was giving stitches on my hand by the nurses. And you know what happened? You know how to give me that stitches? I had to ask the other nurse. I said, look, my man, I got money in my back pocket. Can you look there and take out the money for me? He put his hand, he took out the money, and I counted 1,000 and gave to him before They gave me stitches. My hand broke, the bone came out. Okay, I'm telling you.
Wow.
That is Liberia. And okay, that thing that is happening, this country that we in, whether you got money or you don't get money, once you, whether the private or what kind of hospital, once you reach there, they carry you as emergency. The only first thing that people will think about is your life first before they start talking about insurance, whether you got Adica, whether you got this one. If that is here, all the doctors that are on assignment at that CS running hospital, that thing happened, all those nurses are going to go through investigation. They will be put into prison immediately because that is totally wickedness. And sometimes some of these things, look, okay, the wickedness in Liberia is the Liberian themselves. So you want to tell me the nurses that work over there, those ladies that were there, they couldn't have even talked and stood and said, look, take my salary and let it get breath? Or what they're saying that now we don't want people to get pregnant. That is wickedness. Liberia need to change their mindset. We need to.
That's right.
Yes, we hold the government responsible for some of these things. They are held responsible for some of these things. And the large extent. Okay. Liberia decided to be wicked. No, okay. Nobody will tell me I am a born sedition. Nobody will tell me that my brother, because you United Party man, will not talk to you. Take your job.
That's right.
Liberian mindset start to change like that. We have a better country. We have a better country, okay?
That's right.
And all of these things that we said on the radio and talk is about uniting and building a better future for Liberia. Not for Joseph Boakai. Because Joseph Boakai, he's gone already. He's gone. But what will happen if Joseph Boakai go? How will you see your brother out there? And this is the kind of country we're talking about. Thank you, and God bless you, okay? Continue to do the good work.
Thank you very much, and you too. We leave you right there from the U.S. Let's come back to Liberia. This question, hello, how are you? How you doing?
Thank you, Oliver. This is Edmond Carr, and I remain the village that he paid. I keep it for to the fire to deliver. You know, let me extend my sympathy to the Polly family for the loss of his daughter and grandchild. It's kind of painful because I don't know what kind of wickedness that has entered our country. Because when you do the operation or deliver that pregnant woman, she's not going to run away from the hospital. You're going to keep her there until the remaining money is brought. But when these kinds of information are coming off, if the government is not sanctioning the kind of wickedness in the country, they will take action. Okay? It happened right in front of them at redemption. The management of that hospital they needed to call them and question them why they allowed that to happen. Now they want to happen to Rainy. It is training. It is a news. And they will not do nothing about it. Then they will come and tell us, say, hospital is free, this is free. And then you're hearing all of the information. You will not come out to see anything about it. I told you the last time, right here, Nizo. That's what they can do. Whether the woman will deliver by herself or not, as soon as she enter the request for that fees, then they will tell you, say, if operation don't go on, you deliver by yourself, will refund your money. Brother, if you deliver, that woman deliver by herself, that's zero. You're not going to get that money. If it's wickedness, and then they will shake the billing off, they will trouble off. You say, then what would they say now? Next year, the city government are also embassy are also joining down all that. So what will happen in this country here now? When you have in the budget $500,000 just for scratch card, to put scratch card, ministers, deputy minister, assistant minister, director, managing director, buckets, $500,000 for scratch card. When you are unable to take $500,000 and just disobedient to the hospital and be able to help at least the pregnant women and the needed. Brother, we are into this. Whatsoever that are happening to this country, we are feeding the fish. Whatsoever that are happening, God is allowing us to go through this. We don't know what's going to happen. Year 3, year 4, we don't know where Liberia is headed. I can show you this. Prepare yourself. If you get pregnant woman now, if you know that you get money to go to private, hospital, make sure that you tie your way, got some good money in your pocket before making a attempt to go to any government hospital. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Ed McCall, let's talk to another person. Go ahead. Okay, Caulfield. Let's go back to America. Let's go to America and talk to this person. Hello, go ahead. Let's hear you. How you doing?
Good morning, okay. This is Ma Rebecca calling from Minnesota.
Go ahead, ma'am. Let's hear you.
Thank you for the show. For me, everything that happening in our country, that we can't sleep, we worry every day for you people. Okay. Most of the time we say, hey, this is God's punishment that God has placed on we Liberia. And listen to you talking about that pastor, I was like, okay. And the wickedness that the thing is like this. Okay. The Bible tells us that in the last day, knowledge will increase. And the same Bible tells us that in that last day, wickedness will increase in the world. But then looking at other countries, looking at Nigeria, looking at Sierra Leone, looking at Guinea that we were a few years ago that was nowhere. Looking at Ghana that used to come to Liberia and say, small America. These people knowledge is increasing in those countries. But the wickedness increasing in Liberia. I sit back many days and I said, what's going on? God. And I know people saying that the citizen, they should move on the government, but the citizen had nowhere to go. There is no way they will come and kill themselves because of the wicked government that is in power. This is December, and every one of you guys know December time of days, RIA, people going for their family. We treat it into the country to come and have fun with you people, with our family, our children, the country. Now it's not happening because what is happening in our country is scary. That when someone always come over there, maybe they get sick, there will be no hospital. Nurses on their phone, on Facebook Live, and don't care about the patients. It's so hard and heartbreaking. And let me say something. Liberian,
quickly,
sedition,
quickly,
reaction, government, Joe, we are supporter. We got to be very swift and be very careful. These people, what happened this gone Saturday, or Friday at that party's headquarters, it was wrong. That's the UP people, United Party people, they're looking for trouble in our country. They were on Broad Street. Well, I took them from Broad Street and they said they go back over there to go buy property.
I mean,
because they want to be picking force. Yeah, they won't be picking force at CDC. So they're not able to buy a piece of land somewhere else. But they go beside CDC.
Okay.
And Bob Naked make a before I leave you, Bob Naked make a video. Yeah, he make a video and he talk about that. You're looking at the distance.
Okay, we leave you right there. We got to take another caller. Let's talk to the person. Hello, 1 minute.
Hello?
Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, my name is Bonnie Kelly. I'm calling from Martina.
Grand Kema County, go ahead. Let's hear you from Grand Kema. You heard it. The man's daughter died because he could not pay 11,000.
It happened to me. It took in the rape the country. So I only want to try to tell you, my woman gave birth in Medina first year. So I supposed to give the 4,500 before the release us.
Wow.
So,
wow.
They're talking the rape the country. So that's it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
To tell the people but they were to deny us. So that's it.
Okay, my brother. We leave you right there. We leave you right there, my brother, from Medina, all the way in Grand Kema County. So we got calls from Bumi, calls from Medina, Grand Kema. And there are people listening to us from Grand Bassa as well. Call the female line. If you're outside Montserrat, we'll give you the chance. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Okay. My name is Pastor. I'm calling from Douala Market.
Douala Market. Go ahead, Chief.
Yes, okay, I'm okay, right on. I'm here to call everything on the line, but at the end of the line, unfortunately, I'm not getting you. You know, last week, there was a chapter of level, very, very simple. Imagine I took the level inside Tuesday, washing him presidential. Imagine okay, people in jail, not to the emergency pool. We spent.
Oh my God. I want you to call back. I didn't cut you off. I did not cut you off, my dear brother. I want you to call us back. I didn't cut you off. Please, I want you to call us back. Maybe it is the network. Yes, he said the network and lost from the phone. That's terrible. That's terrible. Very, very terrible. Okay. If the network is back, we'll try to get you on. Let's go to the female line. This person, hello.
Yeah, okay.
How are you? How you doing?
Yeah, this is a little female calling from Dublin, Motokono.
Motokono, you heard the story from Maggie.
Yeah, I want to say sorry about the party, boy. You know that put in for the day you have to get in power. They put in for the. That's the first one to be better. So in better, but that women that do that. Any woman can buy that pin. That pin when they put out money, that woman lots of life, lots of child. So that city will happy to do. Let me tell you, everyone always a woman. That thing they do, they should remember. Hey. And I any time remember I think they were happy to do.
Okay. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's go back to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Okay.
How are you? Elder Council. Let's say Elder Council.
Okay. Let me tell you one thing, my son. This country here, the wickedness are here too much. Until the children we can, my son, 8 o'clock to now, they live walking the bus back and to you. Even when you go to the hospital, before that vaccine, the brain will take vaccine are free. But right now, we charge for the vaccine. The child will register $200 for the get a child vaccine. I will tell the other one was picking. That one refuse the medicine. We charge you 1%. So the people here, the money they came to look for, when we get, how we go, we take it from there. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. Let's talk to another caller. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Quickly. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yes, I'm Precious for calling for MVTC.
MVTC, Precious. You heard the story from Mark Gibby. They charged the family 21,000. They had 10,000. The people said no.
Let me first of all say I want to agree with sorry to the family.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not an interesting to lose just one before I say two.
That's right.
So we say sorry, but that the kind of country we're in and the kind of government we voted for. So that we're reaping the benefit of what we sow. Even JFK, before then, at JFK, when pregnant woman go there, registration was 350, but this time it's 750. You are operation case now it's almost 1,700.
Wow.
And the people will tell you that safe delivery when you don't have a set. It's $100, no medication on that. No medication on that $100. So it's already telling you every morning you go over there for health stuff. They tell you operation at JFK is $200, no medication on it.
Wow.
When you go there, they tell you for you to hear it first. So you should know that when you go into the water, you get your $100 your own stop pasta.
This is sad. This is
no
sad.
medication on it. Free.
This is sad.
All the medication you got, maybe they will take it for in it, or they say your family that brought you to run to some kind of hospital, or they just to rare outside in the pharmacy to go and buy that one.
Okay,
so
thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll leave you right there. Let's go back to the diaspora and talk to this person. 0886 500 104 0776 104 104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Let's talk to this person. Hello, go ahead.
Yeah, Brother Khan, this is Frederick Tenisi Nimle. Brother Khan, it sounds so sorrowful, and when I read that on DNT news, I just wonder, right? If you can deny someone who is, especially the case, not ordinary case, someone is in child labor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how much presently is 11,000 LD if you can deny someone that how they call it privilege, and you have people like the president, how they call it, flying private jets, just maybe above $5 US to save lives, to help people. Government facility, if it is a private facility, I would say, oh, maybe the people, it's a private place, they have reason to, you can have some justification. Yes, but look, it's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad.
Very.
I feel the pain of the parents, right, to lose their daughter and a grandchild just because of less than $6-7. It's very sad. Can you imagine when government officials are making the kind of money, they taking even our country money to go and pay headquarters and millions of dollars, and just $5 or $10 for you to waive it and save a life or save lives because the mother plus the child. It's so sad, Brother Khan. We Liberians, we look for it, and we are seeing what the so-called rescue team is doing to our country. It just happened to me recently. I sent a patient in GFK. The same thing. They wasted time until I didn't even have money. I had to call back home to business and something that I'm doing. I have to force the people to take some money to carry it before they can turn to. This is sad for our country.
That's sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We leave you right there, Mr. Tennessee. Frederick Tennessee Nimle. Yes, so keep it coming up to *255*1#. We are close to doing a draw. Allow me to do that draw before I leave. Yes, please allow me to do that draw before I leave. So we'll give you the next 5 to 6 minutes, please. We'll give you the next 5 to 6 minutes. So that you keep hustling. The more you play, the better your chances are. *255*1#. I want to give somebody $5,000 or $10,000 very shortly. I want to do that before leaving. I am hoping that I will do that. So, yeah, let's do it together. Let's do it together. *255*1# is the code to dial. Remember, today is Monday, and the more you play, the better your chances are. Here is the funny part of it. A government hospital, a Liberian citizen denied medical treatment. This is bad. They were not politics. No, it is not politics. But *255*1#. Let me give somebody some money before we leave. Before we leave. But hey, please, at the end of the day, know that this is now a good thing. At the end of the day, know that it is now a good thing. Nobody deserves to die at a government hospital because they did not pay money. Stop it. Nobody deserves to die at a government hospital because they didn't get money to pay. This Pape said he presented 10,000. They said, oh, Pape, 21,000 before we treat your daughter. He said, let 10,000, you'll start treating her. Let me go hustle. They said no. The Pape said in the evening, before somebody saying 11,000 to go pay. Because it took time for them to work on the woman. By the time they go test the woman and her unborn child, other than two of them, God forbid, they pass away. You put another family in serious agony, pain, frustration. A family that were expecting to have a newborn baby coming to the home, for celebration, you place them in that kind of destitution. It is terrible. It is the thing is crazy, my people. Especially the government was say they came to rescue the country. And I know most of you on the taxi, most of you in the bus, you Unity Party people, so once it not happen to you, you not care. You find, government doing one bad thing to other people, you're supporting it. Wait until it happens to you. Wait until it happens to you. Keep supporting bad attitude. Keep supporting bad decision in the country until it happens to you. Don't think because you're Unity Partisan, if something bad happening in the country, you close your eye on it. No. We're doing all of these things so that we can be safe tomorrow. All can be safe. Who know what other Pape is a UP man? When the nurse is ready to do that thing, they will not ask you for which party you're supporting. They won't ask you. They won't ask you which party you're supporting. That was very detrimental. That was very bad. How do you do that to the country? How do you do that to a poor, struggling woman who went to give birth? 21,000. So it was balancing 11,000. You mean those nurses could not even say, look, let's put 2,500 together, you know, HR, you know, your job, you know, deliver the woman on our account. And the family will pay our money back. They need to provide some guarantee. I mean, this is sad, man. This is very sad. In a country where the president drives in a $1.2 million vehicle, $1.2 million convoy, 2 cars, 1.2. Big $10 million project in Lofa. And you got people dying like that. The other woman got to go give birth outside Redemption Hospital in the fence. Outside. Because they couldn't allow her in. And we open up the lines to allow people to talk about what they know about giving birth. Not giving birth. What they know about the health sector, the whole hospital building in the country. I mean, we're not moving from here. Because there are a series of complaints. You increase the hospital small fees that they used to pay. The Buka Densa government, the money being not too much like that in the public hospitals. So if I'm a Liberian citizen and I go to government hospital and I get money, where the government expect me to go to? When the government is supposed to make sure that I am alive, the government is responsible for the safety of every citizen. The safety of every citizen. Why do we have police officers patrolling all around the net with guns? Because they are there to protect you against people who won't kill you. In that situation, the woman was under threat. Not by armed robbery, but by natural sickness and other situations. She had medical need. The government's first responsibility to a citizen is to provide protection for the citizen. The government failed to protect that woman. The family should sue the government. No, the family should sue the government. Pakoli should not just do press conference. The family should sue the government. Yeah, the family should do that. But let's see quickly. Let's see if we can go and round up and try to give somebody money here on the platform. Let's take this quick break to be right back.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM. Yes, the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway is here. For just 50 LD or 25 cents USD, you can win from 5K, 6K, 8K, and 10K LD. To play the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway, dial *255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom 87.9 FM.
Okay. So like I said, we want to try and give somebody money before I leave. Yeah. I mean, I want to give somebody money before I leave. It gives me joy to give somebody money before I leave on the show. So let's see if we can give somebody money quickly. Keep playing *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances are. Too more politics, make it I can give people money these days. You're sorry, I gotta start doing it. I gotta start giving people more money on the platform. So let's see if I can go and punch somebody's number right now. Who is going to get this last punch? Somebody's number. Let's see if I can get it. Okay, the person number is ringing. Hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you, ma'am? How you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm okay. My name is KOK from Freedom Radio.
Yeah. This is Kebe.
Okay, Kevin, you played the cash giveaway today. That's why our system is telling us.
Yes, I played this morning.
Okay, how many times you played since today?
I played, I think, about 4 times this morning.
4 times. I mean, you spent $200 LD.
Yeah, 25 cents, I play with you. Yes, I know.
Okay, so automatically you spend $2.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. No, not $2. Not $2. That $1. That $1 you spent. $1, yeah, 25 cents. So you spent $1 US and you just receive how much?
$5,000.
$5,000. Wow. Yeah. Congratulations, my dear.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Now, I'm playing what we get. I'm try the money when I win pound out our rest this day.
So you see the how you looking, the thing I look at ticket, the time you can be discouraged, I think you can win.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Congratulations.
Okay then.
Okay, we leave it right there. Yeah, that's what I said. I said we wanted to give money before we leave. But this is how terrible the country is. And keep playing. DJ Tools will come back to give you additional money. Star 255 star 1 hatch. Look, this is terrible. This is very, very pathetic. We can't keep having the country this way, my people. It is wrong. It is seriously, seriously wrong. But I'm not going to say more. We're not in election time. Our job is to help President Bouaka succeed. Regrettably, the president himself, he wants to succeed. Because a president who wants to succeed will not be concerned about building party headquarters when people dying at government hospitals because they cannot afford common medical fees. No. You see it? It can't happen. A president who wants to succeed will not be paying $10 million hospital. I mean, $10 million project, rather. Horse project. $10 million mansion in Foya. When Pakoli and his daughter, when the both of them were denied, leading to the death of the daughter and the unborn child because they could not pay common 11,000. He doesn't want to succeed. We want him to succeed. He the one he wants to succeed. He don't want prioritizing building party headquarters over the survivability and the welfare of the Liberian people. But we'll leave you and return on tomorrow, God's will.
One more freedom, one more freedom, when they were coming, they said they were freedom fighters. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they killed their crown, they changed their mind.
Okay, and so that's why it is. When they need a power, the promise the people good health care. Today they are in power. People are dying because they cannot afford common $11,000. Until we see this country better off, we're not going to stop talking. My name is Kyle. I was here. Hopefully we'll be here on tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you and bye-bye from our end. DJ Tools will continue to pay you some money on the platform. Until then, have yourself a wonderful time.
One more freedom